Hello good yo-yo people, I'm Nate and this is Let's Talk Yo-Yo. Today I am reviewing the One Drop Fat Tire. Alright, this is my review of the One Drop Fat Tire. Alright, so in the hand section, this is kind of a crucial section for this yo-yo because if you know anything about this yo-yo, this is a new release from One Drop. They've been releasing a lot, it seems like lately. Some really cool, unique designs, and this one's really cool. I haven't picked up everything from them recently, but this is one I couldn't snooze on. I got this through Yo-Yo Expert, bought it myself, I wanted to pick up my own because I really like that brown. I like brown yo-yos a lot. Isn't that great? I love that yo-yo. But the first thing you're going to notice, not the color, but you're going to notice those rims there. How crazy wide those rims are. And that's exactly what Sean over at One Drop wanted. The other thing that he wanted was just a little bit of a scalloped sort of design in the profile. So you can see there where it's sort of scalloped in, it's not just straight in. Some people have been comparing this to the Countach. Now I did a review of the Countach forever ago, and I had both the the original one and then the 5000Q or whatever QV, whatever the heck that was. I had that one as well. Did a comparison review. You can check out. That's forever ago. But I don't currently have them. I sold them a while back and a long time ago. And anyways, but I did like the Countach, but it's not like this yo-yo at all. It does kind of a little bit. I could see where where you could say, oh, the rims are wide, and the catch zone maybe is a little bit similar, but the catch zone isn't scalloped on that one. This is a very different yo-yo, very different. Maybe this probably is what looks the most like the hub design itself. Probably looks the closest to the Countach, but it's nothing like the Countach as far as playability, especially. But we'll get to that when we get to the on the hand or in the string section, on the string section. Anyways, just for reference though, I did go ahead and swap out the, it came with just the stainless steel, clear, whatever, flat hubs. These are just black ones, but they're flat, so it weighs the same as it would. I also swapped out for a concave bearing just because I prefer that. So, whatever, nothing against necessarily the flat bearings. If you like flat bearings, the One Drop 10-ball bearings are probably the best ones on the market, and from what I've played. But I do prefer, a lot of people, I know you maybe as well, prefer a concave bearing. So for this review purposes, I did switch that out. It also comes with the Pyramat Blast, which is pretty nice. It's durable. I've talked about that before on One Drop reviews. Be a pretty decent grind surface. It's not going to be as smooth as something like Bead Blasted, but I don't really do a lot of grinds anyway, so it depends on whether that's sort of your bread and butter or not. The design is really kind of cool though, but that's the most important thing here. There is a little bit of an IRG there. You could probably be able to get that, and those rims are so wide, even if there wasn't a little bit of a hook, you could probably at least rest your thumb in there. But that catch zone is interesting. It's not flared out as much as you would think it would be maybe, but being that it's scalloped in is helpful. I think if it was just kind of straight in, like more of a V shape, it wouldn't be as helpful. So you can see where like you're gonna have a lot of gap here for, a lot less string drag and so on. Finger grinds are gonna be weird because at least for me, I can't really get like a finger really in there solid, so it's gonna kind of feel odd. I think palm grinds will be really nice, so like just popping up and doing a palm grind will be really nice with that, with those rims. But finger grinds may kind of feel a little strange. I don't think you're gonna really be able to pull off decent finger spins. Just side effect yo-yos are kind of challenging anyways to pull off decent finger spins because it's not centering, but you might be able to get something. We'll try. Overall, I do like the feel in the hand. I think it'll feel really nice on a catch. It hits really flat. It would have been interesting to see even wider of a yo-yo, like because it's not like super wide. It's just it's all rim, which is cool. That's why I like the design. Plus that brown. I talked about that already, but I don't know. If you don't like the way your yo-yos look, at least maybe for me, I oftentimes don't play yo-yos that I really like the colorway. If I don't like the colorway, even if the yo-yo is good, maybe that's pretentious, but I'm not, I don't always gravitate towards that. I don't know, maybe you're like that, maybe you're not, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and actually play it and see how it plays on the string. All right, welcome back to the on the string section with the Fat Tire by One Drop Yo-Yos. Yeah, you know, I really do like the catch. I don't, at first, when I first throw out of the box, I didn't love it. I wasn't sure how to catch it, to be honest. But now that I've gotten kind of used to how to catch this yo-yo, it feels actually pretty comfortable. And I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but some yo-yos kind of just, and maybe it was the yo-yo I was previously throwing, I believe it was more of like a V shape, something like that, a little bit more natural in the catch. Because this is sort of more of an unusual shape, I guess you would consider this an H shape, maybe, or more even like into the wedge shape category. But anyways, with that, it just took a minute to get used to. I think partly because of that gap and the scalloping of that, and maybe just my hand size and all that kind of just contributed to that. But now that I've gotten used to it, I actually really like the feel in the hand on a catch. It's not bad at all. So, all right, let's go ahead and talk about some of those standard tricks, see how it performs with those. I do think it's helpful to have a centering bearing for things like that for this yo-yo. I did play with it with the flat bearing. It was fine. Again, I kind of just prefer a concave bearing, so normally that's what's in my yo-yos, and I think that's the average person as well. Rejections are fine. You know, it pulls away from that gap. That IRG is very easy to hit. Something like grinds, again, it has that pyramid finish, so it's gonna be not amazing for grinds, but the shape is interesting. It does hit the finger kind of weird. At least for me, I have bigger fingers. Maybe if you had, maybe not as fat fingers as I do, you might be able to hit that a little bit weird. It doesn't go right into the gap. It kind of slows down a little bit with that. Now let's try palm grinds and see how it performs with that. Yeah, see, that's a little better. It just feels right. I think you could do some really cool stuff with that. Let's try a finger spin, see if we can pull that off. Yeah, it just wants to hit that side effect, but that's typical for a side effect yo-yo. But it actually isn't too bad. You could probably pull off some ones. It's just not going to be centering. You know, since we have it up like that, let's go ahead and do some horizontal, see how it does for that. It's not the best for that. It's just a weird shape for that. I don't think it's really meant for competition play anyways. This is more of a, I don't know, I feel like this is definitely one of more of those chill, vibey sort of yo-yos. It's really fun. It's good for collectors too, especially if you are a one-drop fanboy. Are there still one-drop fanboys? I think so, right? Back in the day. But anyways, yeah, I think it performs exactly what you would expect from even if you know much about yo-yos at all, just kind of looking at the picture, you'd probably be like, yeah, that's gonna be just more of a chill yo-yo, and that's exactly what it is. The catch sound's kind of interesting. It's not impossible and not difficult to hit, but it's not as flared out as you think. But I do like the fact that they went with a scalloped sort of concaved rather approach to the gap. I like that. I think that was a smart move. All right, so the Fat Tire by One Drop Yo-Yos. I like this yo-yo quite a bit. It's very unique. It's different. It fits still within that One Drop line, of course. You can certainly tell it's a One Drop yo-yo, not just because of the side effects. It has that style, the design, and the design work is fantastic as usual. I really like it. It's deceptively comfortable in the hand once you kind of get used to that catch, and it's a good player. It's really fun. It's a kind of chill yo-yo for sure. It's a little heavier too, so it's kind of nice. You can make that a little lighter with the, you know, ultralight side effects, but not super much lighter. Yeah, super much lighter. But you could also make it heavier if you really want. So, anyways, I really like it, and that's the one drop fat tire, and that's my review. All right, as usual, good day, good yo-yo.